3 flowers is the goal today. Here's a small secret I want to share. I bought this watercolor paper block because it fits just 3 flowers. 3 flowers is also all you need for a successful floral composition. So this is a planning and a warm-up exercise for a floral composition that I plan to do, which will be linked to this video as well. We're using Arche cold press paper, and we will limit ourselves to just one technique to keep this simple and consistent. For those who are painting along, please find a list of supplies in the description. And if you're here to just watch an art video, then I hope you like this one as well. for the 3 easy flowers, let's recap all the colors we used. And this could be your just very first exercise if you just brought your watercolors and you're thinking what to paint and you're into florals. This could be your first go. So let's see what colors we used here, and let's go after the flowers first. So for the buds here, we used vermilion, and we paired it up with rose madder. In my opinion, rose madder is the true red, but that's just my idea of red. So rose madder and vermilion were used in the bud here. And now coming to these flowers here, which look like pansies, but they're not actually pansies, because we know pansies have 5 petals. So the base color here, the translucent pinkish shade, we just took the rose madder and we diluted it, and then we dropped in mineral violet. So mineral violet, and then for the center we dropped in permanent yellow deep. We used quite a few yellows in this painting, and you know, if you wanted to simplify this further, you can just stick with 1 yellow instead of the 3 that I'm going to bring in the palette. But using the 3 different yellows also kind of create that subtle variation in the painting, which you know, which keeps you wondering, like, I know something is different about this, and what is it? It's just selecting some different colors, or pairing the colors together. So yeah, I mean, if you were doing this for the first time and you wanted to keep it simple, then you could just stay with permanent yellow deep. But you know, if you're not if you're feeling up to it and you want to keep it a little bit more exciting, then just go after the 3 yellows we used. So the second yellow that we used was the nickel azo yellow, with this, that was in this in these tiny flowers, the tiny yellow flowers. So nickel azo yellow, and nickel azo yellow is brighter, you can see, compared to the permanent yellow deep here, and it also has like a strange greenish shade to it. So yeah, I mean, I whenever I look at nickel azo yellow, I think of the stained glass windows. So yeah, nickel azo yellow. And then for coming to the leaves, the larger leaves, we used 3 colors in these leaves. The first color that we brought in was on the tips, which was the yellow ochre. So yellow ochre is a dull yellow, and it kind of brings out the leaves that are aging, or you know, that fall hue. So yellow ochre. And then the green that we put in, the light green that we put in, was leaf green. This is again a bright green. So the leaf green gives the brightness to the leaves, and the yellow ochre tip kind of gives make the leaves look a little bit more aged. So leaf green. And then the darker green that we used all over the painting was the undersea green. So undersea green. I'm running out of this green on my palette, so I need to refill it. So yeah, that's the darker shade of the green. Then for the yellow flowers, the center of these flowers, we wanted to give it a little bit of shadow, so we dropped in burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. And then for the final highlight, or the stamens, we brought in Van Dyke Brown. So Van Dyke Brown. And yeah, of course, we used a little bit of Winsor Newton white ink in the veins here and in the center of the larger flower. So Winsor Newton white ink. So there you go. And I think it's not a long list of colors, and like I say, we can always start with smaller list of colors and mix our own, but sometimes it's just convenient to use them directly off the tube or the pan. So I see that as more convenient than mixing my own colors. So yeah, so if you're starting out on watercolors, give this one a shot.